Hi everyone, it's me, Leigh with Victorian Dreams by Leigh. Good morning. And one thing I want to ask, I got my nails done almost 2 months ago when I was in Alaska on the cruise. I got my nails and got a pedicure too. Well, they use that light, so it's a gel. Well, now I don't have filler. I don't really go and want to spend the money. I'd rather buy paper and craft supplies. So how do I get this off from my house so that it looks good? Sorry about my nails. So yeah, help me. Okay, so we are here today to have a review and a tutorial on sewing stamps and dies with Anna Griffin. Here's what they look like. Here's some ideas. The only thing that's sad about this is, see that one, the dress? It's not in here. We didn't get it. So hopefully it'll be in the advent calendar that's coming out. That's a secret. People don't know that she's got an advent calendar. It's already on pre-order. I think in October on HSN at the end. We'll see it at the end of the month. Anyway, okay, so this is what we're reviewing. And I'm going to review two other things. So, yeah. All right, so let me show you what I made. Look at them all. I'm going to bring them up close so you can see. Okay, so this is what I made. Let me show you the stamps. And then where in the world are the dies? Oh, the dies are on my thing. So here's the stamps. And it came with dies. Oh my Lord. So here's the stamps and dies. And I have it prepped to show you a tutorial. So let me show you what they look like. And I used Anna's inks. They're the hybrid ink. And I've never used hers. I never bought them until now. And so the review on this is they're juicy, moist, and they match her colors with her papers and all. I love them. Oops, I hit the mic. Sorry. I love them. They're very nice. So review one, there you go. Yes, buy her stamps and colors if you're working with her products and you want to match her products. So yay on that. These are the stamp, and this is the stamp. This with die. The scissors are so cute. So let me just bring them up closer so you can see. Isn't it just really, really cute? Look at all that fashion. Okay, so now let me tell you some of the mistakes I made because I have them right here. Some of the mistakes are this one and those. You see the mistake, and I'm going to tell you why it's a mistake. So this is a tutorial walkthrough, and I'm going to show you cutting them up too. So some of them are mistakes, and some I just, after cutting all those, I have a few that I got tired of cutting. And yeah, so talking about juicy, the pink one was so juicy. So when you're using your stamps, the first time you use them, use it and stamp on something else to get that oil and that stickiness off. So always do that. And I'm not a pro at stamps. Second thing is, here's a stamp, and it made this one right here. Look how beautiful that is. But on my table is, I'm using a banquet table. So it's got give. So when I would stamp these, the mistake was when I would stamp these, let me show you the difference between the two. And it's not a big difference, but one is good, one is better than the other. The problem, here, let me show you a better one that's really messed up. The problem is, when I would stamp on my table, it would actually move a little bit. Then I put one of these, which I have a stamp platform and I don't know where it's at. So I took one of these, Then I had my paper. Then I would stamp on my paper on one of these, and it would give me the best outcome. So if you have a wooden table or the stamp platform or something, and it's not working out as well, uh, you may have to have a piece of wood and then start stamping on your paper and all that on a platform, is what I had to do. Okay, so there's that. So now let me show you how I cut them all out with dies and everything and how I set it up. So here is my Anna Griffin Impress large plate system, and this is all of them, and they all fit on one slice. So go ahead and know that how many times you want to run this, 5 times, and you want 5 of each. You can do different colors, it's all up to you. But there it is, and that's how I set it up. And just take your time lining all this up, because you can see in some of mine that the edges are cut better than others. Let me see. Like that one's a good edge, but let me see, where's one that's not a good edge? Like this one. This one's a good edge, but that one is not a good edge. It's not square. Another thing you really have to realize is pinch this and hold it tight going through the machine in the front, going through and in the back, because these little dies, because they're little, even though they're on a magnet, will move. So now let's pick this up, and let's run it through. And I'm pinching, going through the machine. I'm pinching now on both sides because it's halfway through. So I'm pinching on both sides. Okay, so now let's talk about another review. We're reviewing the stamps. We reviewed the ink, and now we're going to review this. This is Anna's magnet sheet holder for brand new that came out on HSN and on her site. So we're going to review this too as we take this off. Okay, when you take these off, I just take my pokey tool and I get up underneath all of it, and I put the magnet here, and I put the non-cut side on here, because if you put the cut side on it, you might cut the paper, because this is just paper on a magnet, and I'll talk about that. So here it is. Here's the cut. Look how nice, and that's how I pull them apart. I do this. So I put the good one on that, and then the paper there, and turn it. So here it is, and then I flip that. So there is how I set it up and how I work it. Okay, so I don't need to take all those off, but that's how I do it. Okay, so you can fit them all on and do a whole bunch in one day and say, you know, today is a stamp day. All right, so now let's talk about this. This is what it looks like. It's got a lip and everything. I love it. I have 2. I bought 2. I'm putting one in the kitchen, and I'm going to get, since this is magnet, I'm going to get a, they don't have to stick off if you don't want them to, but it was easier for me to grab them. I'm going to get, for refrigerators, magnet things, and then I'm going to hold this for notes or for recipes. So this can be a recipe holder too. You know, it could also be a book holder too if you want a book holder. So guess what, guys? This is the same size. I have 3 of my old mats, worn out, squished. This is her extended mat, and it's made, and then she covered it with paper and heavy cardstock and made a lip. I think I'm going to make a tutorial on how to make this with your old mats. because I have 3 here, and I've been holding my old mats with her dies right beside me, and I lay them flat. The only difference now is this is sitting up and you're looking at it. So did I need this? Absolutely not. Did I have to have it? Yes, I bought 2, one for the kitchen and one for in here. Um, the only thing I'm worried about with this is when I'm pulling these off. That's why I said you need to put the flat non-cut side to the magnet. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can see the ridge cut is facing out. You're sliding these and they're sliding, and I can already see, and I've only used it for 1 hour, this paper is going to rub off. So you can always get this paper again and recover it, but this paper is going to run off. I'm wondering what kind of seal I could put on it to seal that paper, or do I do this? Do I then take a mat and stick it to there and then put my dies on it like that and save the back of it? Because this is really what it is. So it's beautiful and it looks good and it matches, we have whichever color you picked matches. So what do we do? Yeah, so look, they all came on the other side. So anyway, that's my tutorial and walkthrough reviews on 3 items of Anna Griffin. So I like everything, but now that I've seen this, now I know how to make one. And so anyway, there you go, guys. Hope you liked what I had to show you and tell you and talk about. So yeah, all my links are down below, and you can buy any of these items on annagriffin.com or hsn.com. So okay, have a blessed day. I'm going to take a photo for my video here. So yeah, all right, guys, bye-bye.